AI and education. It's here and a hot topic. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. With us from YouTube is Managing Director of Youth and Learning Partnerships, Katie Kurtz. Hi, Katie.
Hello, good morning.
Great to meet you. And let's get an overview to begin with on how AI is changing education and the role YouTube is playing.
Sure. Well, let me start by saying technology generally and AI specifically are making highly valuable instructional content more accessible and more personalized than ever before. Now, a screen with AI can become a personal tutor for anyone. And at YouTube, we have billions of people coming to YouTube to learn. We see people coming to get help with an assignment or to study a foreign language or maybe to discover a new career. Just last June, there were over 5.5 billion views on learning and how-to videos in the United States alone. So we want to build the tools that can help those users be successful on their learning journeys. But we also know that parents and teachers need to decide how those tools are used. So we've built a robust suite of controls for them as well.
Well, tell us about those controls and addressing concerns that some folks who may not have gotten into this may have.
Well, let me start by saying for parental controls, there are a lot. So I'll give you a couple of examples. Parents can set timers, such as an industry first shorts timer. You can set all the way to 0. Or reminders, such as time to take a break or bedtime. And then for teachers, we know how valuable video is as a teaching tool. 94% of teachers are saying they're using YouTube in their role as teacher. So we built the player for education specifically to meet their needs. Now, when a teacher assigns a video as part of homework or a lesson plan, their students will get access to that video and nothing else. We think of it as addition by subtraction.
Tell us about the YouTube Ask tool.
Yes. So just last December, there were over 20 million users who were getting more information and learning more about the video that they were watching through our interactive Ask tool. So this long held vision of a personal tutor for every user, regardless of socioeconomic status or geography, is becoming closer to a reality with AI. Imagine you have a big test to study for, but you've missed the last couple of classes because you were homesick. Now you can go to YouTube, you can search for the content that you missed during class. You can find the concept or the style or the creator that most resonates with you. You can watch a course on the subject. You can test your knowledge with an AI generated quiz. You can ask a follow-up question of a conversational AI tutor. You can get recommendations of additional videos that will help you on your learning journey. And all of that on an open, accessible, free platform for anyone who has the motivation and desire to learn.
Tell us about, since you're involved with the partnerships here, some of the educational institutions that have embraced this.
Well, YouTube isn't really just a video platform anymore. It's the world's largest classroom. And YouTube creators are really the world-class faculty of the internet. And many of them were former teachers, such as the Amoeba sisters. This is a former teacher who paired up with her animator sister to create a channel that brings humor and whimsy to demystify biology. Or Mark Rober, a former NASA engineer who happens to be one of the world's largest YouTubers, who's now creating the STEM curriculum of the future designed specifically for teachers to use. But there are also examples of institutions like Arizona State University who partnered up with Crash Course, one of the more beloved education channels, to create something called Study Hall. Study Hall is an accessible and affordable on-ramp to earning college credit. These are accredited, fully accredited college courses, and you can take them without ever applying or applying for financial aid or filling out a form. And we've seen thousands of users have earned their first ever college credits through this program.
So college credits are available, and I guess eventually you can work towards a degree.
Yeah, they are, you can earn those credits and then they're transferable to hundreds of universities around the country.
What about the role that this may play in homeschooling today? Is there much going on in that space?
Well, I I think one of the things that we're excited about with the library, the incredible library of content that we have now paired with AI, there really is the ability to create personalized learning plans for any student. And so we want to make sure that parents have all of those controls so they can decide what works best for their student. And again, we have online courses, we have quizzes, we have the ability to test your knowledge and really demonstrate efficacy.
I guess what some parents may be concerned about is the reliability, the credibility of some of the content that may be out there and how it's curated. But you're saying that they can limit what their kids access.
Absolutely. And we work with a youth and family advisory board. We've had over a decade of experience working with them to design age-appropriate experiences that have safety on by default at the core. And so we know that parents and teachers are the true experts of their students, and they need to have full control to enable the experience they deem most appropriate for their children.
What are your thoughts about where this is leading and the future of education?
Well, it's important to remember that while AI can accelerate learning, it can't replace human curiosity and that spark, that motivation to learn, that nurturing of your curiosity that really teachers do so brilliantly, whether that's in the classroom or online.
And years ago, I remember thinking that, one day the best teachers in the world will be accessible to children all over the world. Is that's happening now?
That is happening now. The world's largest classroom is how we think about YouTube, and we're excited about all of the opportunity that affords people all over the world.
Terrific. For more info, where are the best places for people to go?
YouTube.com and youtube.com/learning.
Katie Kurtz, thank you so much for spending time with us.
Thank you for having me.
The Haven 10,000 lantern is a smartly designed, beautiful solar light that you will love indoors or out. It is waterproof with up to 1,200 lumens of brightness. That's a lot of light. And the base becomes a flashlight at the push of a button. The power comes from a built-in lithium-ion battery recharged by the sun. The solar panel is built in, or USB-C. The battery can even recharge your phone. Did we mention how durable it is? How it folds down and can run for up to 120 hours on a charge? But the real power of the Haven Lantern comes from the people behind it and their mission to provide this quality lighting to those in the world who need it most, including in disaster emergencies. Your purchase helps to fund those efforts, and if you use the code Techstination20, you'll get it at a 20% discount. That's Techstination20 at havenlantern.com. Create your haven.